Connor Pellett is your 160-pound, right? 160-pound
160
champion, sectional champion today. First ever tournament championship, first time advanced into districts. A lot to process there. Just what does this day mean to you?
This has been a blast, and getting to do it at home was super fun. I've been nervous about it this whole entire, probably a couple weeks, honestly, for sectionals. And I got out there for my first match against the Harlan kid. My legs were shaking. I was spooked. Anyways, I wrestled that match and took care of business there, and then got to my finals match and wrestled a really nice match and had some good takedowns. I needed my takedowns to run, and they worked this today. So
when did the nerves go away and it became just another? I don't know if when you get the postseason it was ever just another match, but when did you start to feel comfortable out there?
It was one of those things where as soon as you get in there and the whistle blows and you start hand fighting with the kid, you don't think about anything other than how you're going to take him down, how you're going to wrestle this kid. And then match is over, you can go back to being nervous again. But as soon as the whistle blows, you're not nervous, you're going. However, in that last match, I knew I was up by a lot, and I knew that if he was going to beat me, he had to throw me, and so I was starting to get nervous again there, making sure he didn't toss me to my back or something.
So, having ended your last 2 years at sectionals, and you win today, is it? Do you feel like it's about time? Is that where some of the nerves come from? That being a junior, it's time to start advancing further in the postseason? Is that where some of the anxiety comes from?
Mm-hmm. It was one of those things where this whole year has been me trying to make the state, and I knew that if I'm going to make a state, I have to get through sectionals, and that's it's the first step. So now I get to go being nervous about districts, but now that I have sectionals underneath the belt, I think I can handle this postseason stuff a little bit better. But still, the goal is to make the state.
And I know it's only a handful of wins, but it's a tournament title too. The first of your career. I suppose you feel like that's a long time overdue also.
I think it is. I mean, it's been one of those things where I've always been close, but I've never just been completely out of the tournaments, but I've never been just a solid number one. And so
you've had a couple third place matches this year, but
I've had a lot of third place matches. You should see my track wrestling from my sophomore year. It's just third place every single tournament. Anyways.
So what's the key going forward? I suppose when you're a guy who's always had his postseason end here, you're not really quite satisfied yet. I mean, how do you balance enjoying today and moving on to the next step?
You know what? Tonight I'm gonna go eat a nice meal and kind of enjoy what I've done today, and then tomorrow we're gonna get up in the morning, we're gonna go practice and get ready for regional duels, and then on top of that, districts.
Anything different about you today, or your approach today, or the way you wrestled today, or were you just better than your opponents, or something you can carry over to next week, a certain mindset that you felt worked for you?
I just need to shoot. I need to have my takedowns working, and when my takedowns work, I'm a really good wrestler, and that's what I have to.
How about the group? You guys got 8 through, which is one more than last year when the team was a little bit more stacked than it is this year, and went to state duels. I mean, this group has got potential to send a big contingent to state again. I'm sure you're proud to be a part of that group that's moving on.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's one of those things where wrestling teams change, but you always love the wrestling team. I mean, they're my best friends. I appreciate them, and I know they're there for me, and I'm there for them.
What do you feel like your prospects are for Tuesday? You're probably gonna have to go to either Sergeant Bluff or Ballard. This is only your third year, but it's either been here or Creston the last decade, pretty much. So it'll be new on Tuesday. Do you feel like you guys might be flying under the radar a little bit?
Oh, definitely. I think it's one of those things where when you have those open weights or just kind of swing weights in there, teams start to overlook you, especially if it's a more full team. And you know what? I don't blame them. But you know what? We're going to go out there. We're going to see what we can do, and maybe we can sneak one on.
And I suppose it comes down to guys like you, the more experienced guys, to deliver bonus points on Tuesday.
Definitely. It's when you have a smaller team, it has to be about bonus points. You have to get bonus points whenever you're out there wrestling, and you need those points because you're going to be giving up whatever you. At points in the season, we're giving up 18 points as soon as we stepped onto the mat with another team in a duel. And that leaves it up to the older guys and the younger guys when they step up to make up those bonus points.
Congratulations, Connor. Good job.
Thank you very much.